right. What's the deal? Dale Cover here. Episode 17.
Why you look at me like
I wanted to see if you was keeping count.
Yeah, I am keeping count.
17 already.
17, man. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, but I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here too.
But Liani, she not here.
You know Latinas never want to come to work on time.
Yeah, you know the Latinas and stuff. And they, you know how they are with that, man. Papi, sit down. You don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. You know, like, you know how they get down.
How to get out the house.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably at home making some beans and rice or doing something.
Maybe. Well,
I don't know
anyway,
what she's doing. But anyway.
We gentlemen, desgraciados.
Oh.
I made you breakfast, Toma.
Oh, word? That's...
Here you go, sir. Arepa con quesito.
Why he got more cheese than me? What kind of... Because he's light-skinned? That's not right. I like cheese.
What is this?
It's Colombian cornbread called arepa.
Colombian cornbread.
So, would you like more, sir?
No, that's good.
Colombian cornbread.
We're getting all type of
So I'm Puerto Rican, but my oldest son, he's half Colombian, and I grew up with a lot of Colombian friends.
I had to take the gum out.
I think I had this before.
Much love to my Colombianas.
I had this too at Taco Bell.
No, this is homemade. I even got my apron on.
The cheese, do they put this like this big...
And they spread it around. Yeah. Well, every culture is different, but yeah,
you can chop it up and stuff. Yes, so this is fresh
like a big cheese, and they warm it up and they let it sit down.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that too. There's a spot right around my neighborhood.
So you want to put it on top?
Well, it's on Lonsdale. Or Main.
You know how to eat this. You need to put that on top, and you like a.
Where's my fork?
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on 1 second.
What are we waiting for?
1 second.
Oh.
It was my birthday last week, but.
I got you, player.
Want to do it in Spanish for you?
Oh, yeah, do it in Spanish.
Feliz en tu día, Anthony, que Dios te bendiga, que reine la paz en tu vida y que cumplas mucho más. Tan, tan.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Can we do it in Negro?
Feliz parabéns. Feliz parabéns.
Can we do it in Negro now?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
All right, let's do it in Chinese. Where is the cat? I'm going to kill it.
What?
Oh, I shouldn't say that for our Asian viewers.
One Asian fan just...
Yeah, they're heated now.
Yeah,
the General Chow chicken be good, though. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
How old are you now?
I'm old enough.
To be my son.
No.
To be my son.
Probably. I'm old enough to date the women that used to babysit me, and I'm also old enough to mess with the girls that I used to babysit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm old enough to go with the woman that babysat me, but I'm also old enough now to mess with the women that, I'm in that in between, that middle. I'm in that middle.
So he's legal now.
Yeah, I'm the same age as Jesus was when he died, but I'm not religious, but I just like to say that.
Okay. 33.
Right. 33, sí.
33, wow, man. Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
yeah.
Jesus did a lot by the time he was 33.
Man, please, Jesus ain't come up
catching up.
Jesus ain't come up with no mixtape. Jesus ain't never killed a crowd like me. Jesus ain't never been a finalist on the funniest comics of the East Coast. Jesus ain't do videos like me, okay?
Yeah, but Jesus fed
Thou shalt not take the name in vain.
Man, do y'all need to stop with that? Jesus went to save a lot and got that old bread, and he just kept going back and forth to the truck, but the people were so not with it, they was like, oh snap, he keeps coming with bread. That was that Save a Lot bread. Anyway, let's get to this bread.
Be patient with this youngin'.
Anyway, so
put it eat it with the cornbread like like that.
Yeah, like this. You gotta make it like a tortilla, dog.
And then
why you eating it like a white person? He's over here eating. This is good asparagus. This is very nice. I like it. Yeah, you gotta get in here. I don't even know why I got a fork. Right there you go. You get it in there. It's like this.
That's why when you asked for a fork, I was like, why you asking for a fork?
She said cornbread. So when I think cornbread,
I love the cheese. It's fresh cheese.
It is fresh cheese. It's really good. There you go. You gotta get into it like that.
Oh wow.
Anyway.
Throw some water.
Damn.
Well, happy birthday, Anthony.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, Liani.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, my apron. I got to
What
get
the hell
off
is apron? You know,
What?
Got an apron on.
she got an apron on. We had a cleaning. I was like, hey,
She didn't
Yanni,
brush
get
out
the
the
corners.
She did brush out the house.
She
No,
has fabuloso and everything.
I don't use fabuloso.
Yes, you do. You have in your lifetime.
I have in my lifetime.
I know you
Puerto
have.
Rico, I did.
We got a show to do, people.
Soon as she
I'm
moved up
sorry.
to New Hampshire, now I want to use pine sol again. Uppity.
No, I'm not opening.
Yeah.
But anyways, I actually sold this apron. I am, like I was saying, I'm the whole package. I sew, I cook.
You sold that?
Sold it.
Well, you sold it with your eyes closed?
That was the machine.
Okay, that is ugly.
Pretty cool, man.
That's not ugly. It's all different hot sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
I
sauce.
can't take
Hot
it.
sauce, huh?
I'm choking on the cheese.
You're choking on that apron. That's what you're choking on. That's what you're
It's
choking
gonna
on.
come off eventually.
Um,
But how is everyone doing?
why women always want to take stuff off in front of me? I don't know.
So yes.
Snap.
Ah,
Anyway.
yes.
So-
All right, let's get into our first segment. We're sorry, we're having breakfast.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
Do we got an unbelievable fact?
Yeah, we do.
What's that?
First off, I need some water. Because I'm going to wash this down real quick.
He's like
so I can get
smacking
into
his
this.
lips.
With
I thought he was
Snapchat and
smacking his
everything.
lips because he liked it, but he's
No,
actually
it's good, it's good, it's good. But it's hard to talk with stuff in your mouth.
That's what she said.
You have to put that in there.
He's going to say that while I'm eating white cheese in the tortilla. That's so inappropriate.
There's
I
more
think I
tortilla,
should
there's
make.
more cheese.
I think I should make you pay $1.
Which I do owe $1 too.
Well, yeah, you do.
What's up with Let me get that.
Cause you was over here swearing.
I was. So what's that unbelievable fact?
All right, the unbelievable fact. I got two. One's good. One's just a regular one, and one is more, more into depth.
Let's tell us one.
The first unbelievable fact is in California, they have a 24-hour vending machine that serves cupcakes. In Los Angeles, you can get yourself a cupcake, a real
What do they like fit a baker in the machine and they give you 24 hours?
I mean, it is Los Angeles.
That's
There could be a
unbelievable.
Mexican in there chefing it up. I don't know.
Why's it gotta be Mexican?
You ain't even Mexican.
Nah, you can get cornbread.
Yeah, you can get
That's
cornbread.
what they should do, a 24-hour arepa and cheese.
Okay. But and another unbelievable fact. Well, I wouldn't say it's an unbelievable fact, but it's just a little piece of knowledge for y'all. Earlier we was talking about the N-word, the word nigga. And
I have a hard time with that one. Don't like it.
she don't like the word. I don't know how Dale. How do you feel about the word?
Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother him. Me
But
personally.
a gringo says it to you.
Well, we'll go there. We'll go there after I
Okay.
get
I'd
there.
have to elaborate.
Yeah. But the word nigga, a lot of people, they don't really know where it originally comes from. A lot of cases, people think the word means ignorant. But the word negro is such a word that's been throughout history. Right now, the word is used as a derogatory statement. If you was to call a black person a nigga, you might get punched in the face, depending on what nationality you are. But then in the 50s, we had the word Negro. Now, if you go further back, Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you want to call, whatever, they use the word that means black. But you got to understand, but before the
Right.
word hit the Latin language, the word Negro, or also known as Naga, meant king. It was a title for a king or a god. And that's back in the ancient times of Africa. So to be called a Naga, or also translate to the word nega or negro, it meant to be a black king. So that's a good piece of knowledge. So a lot of people, black people, if you frown upon the word, look up the word past Webster's dictionary, whatever, learn about your history. It was a powerful word. And just like a lot of things, Europeans like to change a lot of stuff to make it derogatory and negative, just like the swastika was a positive sign before it hit Germany. And that goes for a whole bunch of stuff.
I can just see a whole bunch of kids watching this.
Yeah,
And
man.
going up to them with, what's up, my naga?
Yeah, that means you're a king or a god. So I embrace the word. Now, as far as, who should use it or whatever, I'm not going to go there.
I'll go there. Let me say this, right?
He had to do it.
I had to. A moment ago, I said the word doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's just a word, right? But here's the thing. Maybe like 10 years ago, I was talking to a white guy, cool guy, friend of mine. I liked him. Really liked the guy a lot. I worked with him. But we was driving the car, and he was like, "Oh, how come black people get mad when we say that word?" Right? That's what he was asking. And so I'm gonna offer you my explanation. It's not the word, it's the thought behind it, right? Because if a white person calls me a nigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of know what's going through his head. He's thinking in his head, okay, what's the one thing I can do to disrespect this person the most, right? That's the only reason why they would use that word. Like, so they get upset, like, because they can't use the word. There's no reason for you to use the word, right?
My whole thing is
no reason, but it's the thought pattern process behind it. Just like women can call each other bitch, right?
Yeah.
So they're in the store like, oh, I got this last pocketbook. Oh, I wanted one too. Oh, you bitch. That's between them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for me to come up and say that to a woman,
y'all bitches is dumb. You can go both got the. Oh, sorry, my bad. Don't hit me.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's my chocolate?
For the most part, it's because I'm really trying to figure out what's the one word so that I can use to really like stick it to them, and that's what I think a lot of white people don't understand. And I don't understand why white people a lot of times are upset that they can't use a word. I mean, first of all, they can use the word. They invented the word, first of all.
Well, they didn't invent the word. They took the word and
They
changed
flipped
it.
it.
They flipped it. They flipped it.
And everything that's invented is a flip.
Yeah.
So they flipped it. They
Yeah.
put the two G's in the R. It sounds like a verb,
And
but it's an adjective. It's this crazy word, man. When you even read that word, don't your heart stop beating?
Well, like I said, it all depends on the context.
Well, I have to say, I was in a
context.
play, and Lady in Green is supposed to say that word.
Did you just come from the play just now?
No, but I
No,
do
she
wear
came
green
from-
really
Oh,
well.
she's in character.
I'm not.
She came from
But
one of the
in my
Broad Street kitchens.
in the play, I'm supposed to yell that word out. Yo, the word.
In the play?
So I said yes.
Who wrote the play? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
And Tasaki Shange. I said to my director, I'm like, can I put a little flip? Can I turn my Lady in Green a little bit of Latino in it? So instead, I would be like, mira pendejo. So I felt more comfortable saying that than saying yo. I didn't want to say it. I couldn't because for all my life talking with my nieces and nephews, I keep saying, stop saying that word. It makes you sound so ignorant when you just talk dumb like that. It's like, it's every other word was the N word. I'm like, it's not nice. But now I'm learning that it's royalty. Just say it in a certain way.
Yeah, it's royalty. It's a royal word. On me personally.
How do you do, my nigga?
I'm good. I'm good. He said, salutations, my nigga.
Royalty. Yeah, I mean...
I don't know.
Latina can say it with papi negro.
Yeah, see,
it sounds better, doesn't it?
yeah, it does sound better. But here's the thing. It goes back to anything like the word gay. Back in the day, like
It's
what
happy.
it meant happy. Now it means
Very
homosexual. Just you know what I'm saying? Like
Very happy.
in other places, certain words mean
too
stuff. Me personally, I had a trouble with the word when I was growing up.
Really?
I got into a fight with a white kid. For the simple fact that the Dr. Dre album had came out, whatever. And he was like, "Yo, my N-word. I'm feeling this album, whatever." And we was kids. I punched him dead in the face.
He said my N-word?
Really?
Yeah, he
Like
said
that?
that my N-word, and I'm just like, this is how I see it. White people, man, some of them, some white people disagree with the word as well. My whole thing is, white people, y'all had enough time to use it. Let us,
So you guys take ownership of it.
yeah, like, come on, man. But some people, you got to understand that if you want to take the negative out of the word, you know what I'm saying? You just
Own
gotta
it.
embrace it. And that's what a
Embrace
lot
it.
of black people do. So when white people ask that question, why is it okay for you to say it amongst each other, but we're not to say it, is because at one point in time the word was so like derogatory, it was so bad that we said, you know what? We're not gonna keep, we're gonna take that word, embrace it, and translate it back to its original meaning. So that anytime you see a black person and another black person talking to each other like that, it's not derogatory. It's I'm talking to my brother. That's my naga. You know what I mean? That's where the original word comes from.
But
That's
I don't think people are using it because they're trying to get back to the root
Yeah,
of the
but
word.
we do that. Black people, that's another thing, man. Black people, we do stuff like that without even knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We abuse.
I mean, imagine the country was led for the first time by a black man for 8 years. And
Okay,
He got
he
nothing
is
but
not
he got
black.
nothing but disrespect.
He is Octoroon mulatto. Let's stop giving him that title.
Well, he's black.
No, he is not. He is a mulatto, an Octoroon.
I've never heard of
Octoroon. Isn't it
Octoroon.
Octa 8?
No, Octoroon. Maybe you should look up the word Octoroon.
Google.
He's an Octoroon. He's a mulatto. And another, yeah, he's a
Mulatto's
mulatto.
derogatory
Okay,
term too.
he's the first
That's a mute.
I don't.
Octoroon,
So
mulatto.
So
He's an Octoroon.
But he's still the
But what does
first
that
colored
mean?
person
What does that
to
mean?
run. I'm a colored
Well, all
woman.
right.
I mean, I know
Well,
the
I
meaning,
just-
but
Kenya.
are you saying-
I want
are
to
you
give
saying that-
I want to give a shout out to
What
one
does
of
he
my.
gotta conflict everything? Like,
Are you-
mira, the first president of the United States with color. Caramelito negro en el medio, okay?
Hey, I
first
don't-
time, and he
so-
got
well,
disrespectful,
first off-
right?
so-
Because
first
he was
off-
of color.
Before I even go
With
into
that
this,
definition, we don't have 40 million black people anymore.
well, listen, that's true, but it's
It's
true, but it's not.
20 million
It's
now.
true, but it's not. But first off, I want to give a shout out to one of my homegirls. Her name is, I think it's Sophie. So I forgot her last name, Sophie. She always sends me good videos. She's a Cape Verdean woman, and she goes off on a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna give her a shout out.
Sophie.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Hi,
her a shout out.
Sophie.
And she presented me a video from Hidden Colors, and it described the mission of the mulatto or Octoroon. So if you guys get a chance to look at that,
The mission.
the mission. Put it this
It's
way.
like
It's a mission to. It's put it this way. It was a weapon used. It's a weapon used. A mulatto race is a weapon used. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But I think
you know what I mean. I saw it was on here. Like, shout out to her. She's always dropping ill information. So I want to give a shout out to her. Also want to give a shout out to my cousin, Ricky, and his people.
So today is
Today's the Anthony show.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if a mixed race couple have children, they're on a mission.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well,
put it. I'm not saying that. There's a difference between having love.
mulattoes.
No, but you got to understand. All right, when we watch the news, right, when there's a person of color, when have you seen like a Nigerian-looking brother present the news? Don Lemon, we did the video, right? He's light-skinned. Why is he light-skinned? He's a buffer. He's a buffer to at ease white people thinking he's like totally, like super black,
It's
but then
he's an ambassador.
yeah, exactly. Well, he's a buffer ambassador, however you want to use it. But that it's a
So then
biggest
you're an
would be.
Octoroon.
who me?
Yes.
No, I'm not an
You're a
Octoroon.
buffer.
Wait.
Not a buffer.
Wait, you're Cape Verdean.
Uh-huh.
Native American.
Listen,
Yeah.
Native
1, 2.
Americans.
Keep
going.
No,
1, 2.
listen. The original Native Americans are dark skin, red skin.
Keep going.
I claim my African stuff. I'm not no buffer. I'm rough. I'm Malcolm X of this shit. I'll pay for that. All right. I'm rough.
How does
I'm
that-
African. I'm not anti-white. Don't get me wrong. I love white people, and I love a lot of them. But I'm also pro-black. I'm proud of what I am, and I'm not going to take that back. I'm unapologetic. What is it called? Unapologetic.
Unapologetic.
I'm unapologetic. Say it again. I mess up on the word.
Unapologetic.
African.
The Latina who has a problem speaking English
Yeah,
said it.
because I'm learning so many different languages.
Because he's
taken from-
Octoroon.
He don't know.
He's more Octoroon than me.
But you got something?
I have
So
been
you
tanning. I have been tanning. But anyway,
This is the longest fact
But
ever.
I'll talk to them on your behalf.
there's a lot. Put it this way: there's a lot of
He's
beige warriors out there that are designed.
Caramelito, I like that better, beige.
Hey, beige Octorooners, whatever. And there's a lot of them that are buffers to, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. When Obama came in the president, all the black people were like, yeah. They're all excited. But they don't understand he was appealing to both people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to say he's the first
he's
black man.
everyone's president.
He ain't my president.
And he had-
I run I'm the ruler of my own destiny. I'm unapologetically
Okay.
black.
It's your birthday. Okay.
Well, it was my birthday last week, but selling it.
So,
right, I'ma shut up now.
So can you imagine? So he got a lot of crap just because of the color of his skin, his background, right? And now, very likely, we're going to be having a woman president. Go Hillary.
You sure she's a woman? You sure she's a woman? I don't know.
Well, she's got, I don't know.
Now that goes to the point where you were making earlier. See the comment he just made. She's gonna get a lot of that.
Exactly.
She's gonna get a lot of flack.
I was saying that they're not going to look at her as the representative of our country and in the world, right? They're going to look at her as a woman. And like he said, is she really a woman? Or they're going to be looking at her makeup or her clothing that she wear or her cankles or whatever. Like
She got cankles?
No, I just
Bill hitting them cankles. Listen.
I just got a bad view of the cankles.
Listen.
She's gonna have like a killer line of.
I don't
Pantsuits.
respect her. I don't respect her for the simple fact that Michelle Obama would would have Barack's headpiece if he even thought about messing with his secretary. Does Michelle look like the type to even tolerate that? Like she might not. There. She might no. Let's be. I want to go there because let's be real. I can't respect this woman for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like you let you let Bill Clinton. He's supposed to be the man. He's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? He's the head of state. He should not have to deal with not being sexually pleased. Sorry. So I feel.
So it's her fault.
Yeah, it's her fault. You married. Make sure. Hey,
you think Hillary held off on Bill and Bill went something?
Yeah, I think.
It's Hillary's fault.
Yeah, because you gotta understand that he's the head of state. He going through a lot of stuff. You need to hook him up. You know what I'm saying, babe? You're going through some stuff. They bombing again. Come here, let me do something before you go out in that meeting. Come here.
So now the roles are gonna be reversed.
Come here. He ain't doing that. He's gonna be like, get out of here.
She is going to be the leader of our country, and he is going to be the first. Okay, so she's the first female lady. He's going to be the first
male. Well, and who knows? Donald Trump might take this.
So first man?
Donald Trump?
Who?
Me personally, I don't care about neither one of them. Care?
King of that, man. I just don't think it's Hillary's fault, man.
Well, how's that not Hillary's fault? He's the president, man. If he says, baby, I'm stressed, I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. If I was Hillary, I'd be like, I'm not gonna allow my boo. Hey, I see a lot of memes on Facebook, and a lot of them say the same. Don't let your man leave the house hungry or horny. If Bill's starving and you're the first lady,
I agree with that. You gotta treat your man. Well, they're not men, of course. I'm not. I wanted to have a little bit, but I'm saying I think that a man and a woman should treat each other like a royalty.
Yeah,
it's really important.
She let Bill walk out that house, horny.
So you know what? Maybe he'll turn it around and teach him.
Huh? Well, hey, you let him leave the room. You gotta go room by room, baby. Okay? You all right?
How many rooms are they doing?
You okay? Let me see your pants. Oh, you got a little bulge going.
This is not where I was going. Why is it this? You just take it. You put it somewhere else.
All right. Okay. So
whatever.
That's talented. That's talent.
So what you're saying is, now that Hillary's about to become president, Bill got a lot of eating to do.
Hey, man. Well, first off,
she's gonna be like the American people.
if that's what she needs, to do her thing.
I have to say, as a dominant woman in my life, it's good not to give up something and be submissive. It's very important.
To give up what?
Give up dominance in one spot of your life.
Because, woo, you had me for a second. I was like, give up what? What you gonna give up? I was like, she's telling people to give up the drugs after she had it. Never mind.
No, I'm just saying when you're
after she had a 90-day rule a couple weeks back, she's like, give up the. I was like, don't do that. Don't you be a hypocrite.
Rules are made to be
broken. Be quiet.
So I will say that when you have so much going on in your life, it's nice for someone else to lead. So be a leader in the bedroom,
if
for a dominant woman.
Lead his head out the way of the camera, big old head, ostrich head.
I know. I think Michelle and President Obama and his wife were just in the epitome of holding down the house.
Maybe they probably had what's some girl's name from Scandal? They probably had Olivia Pope on it, man. You never know what Obama and Michelle.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Michelle will run that. You know what I'm saying? Michelle run that. And the reason why Michelle run that, you could tell. You know what I'm saying? She uses Luster's light pink moisturizer in her hair. She got that look.
She uses Luster's?
Yeah. That's Luster's, my bad. I'm fumbling on the words.
Luster's?
Yeah, man. I'm in the process of learning. I'm in the process of learning another language, so I'm starting to notice that I'm
Luster's.
Luster's pink. She uses the pink lotion on her hair. She smells like cocoa butter.
You don't know it's soft sheen.
Yeah, soft sheen.
No,
I actually use castor oil.
I use coconuts.
Oh, okay, cool. But
you still got a little bit of coconut, right?
That's
what I'm saying. Nah, what you mean? That's Storm from X-Men. That's Storm from
salt.
X-Men. You use what?
And pepper.
Y'all are some old motherfuckers.
Hey, you know what?
I use that
think
paprika. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little bit of spice and everything nice.
We'll see. When you get my age, you're gonna be like this, bald headed. Like,
Nah, bald don't run in my family, so I'm good.
keep shaving that bald on the side, your body's gonna be like.
Hey, I'd rather have it bald on the side than on the top. You know what I'm saying? But no, me personally, man, Michelle run that. You can tell Michelle run that.
She runs the home.
He
runs the country.
Nah, man, when you got a strong black woman like that, and
she runs the home and he runs the country.
Nah, man, when you got a strong black woman like
And
that, and you're an Octoroon,
Boy, they live in a White House.
and you're an Octoroon, you seen that speech she gave when she talked about, she was like, yeah, you know, it's good to, it's. I love the fact that I live in a house that slaves built.
The big house.
The big house. When you can say that, and your man didn't say it first,
She live in the big house.
she run. If she gets. I'm gonna create a new saying. She gets star of the week for any black. She a black woman in the White House and sit there in front of the whole world and say, "Hey, listen, you know our people built this, and finally, I get to enjoy the fruits of our labor." And Obama never said that, but his wife did. Michelle, you get a star of the week. You go, girl. I'm proud of you. You said it. You upset people. People are upset.
It would have been awesome for her to be president. Maybe she'll do it in the future.
Sure, I'm going to be honest with you. I might get back into the voting game if she does. I might do it.
So you're really not going to vote?
No.
You're not going to vote?
For what?
No.
I'm not voting.
Let's talk about that because
yeah,
everyone's been coming at me. My wife's been on me. My mother's been on me.
Because when you don't vote, you chose.
See, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, that's what they say. What do you think,
true,
people?
Though.
They say.
How is it true? If that you have the, all right.
When you don't vote, you voted.
Okay. And they tell you, right?
No.
You have the right to vote, right? They
you do have the right to vote, and you have the right not to vote.
If I don't like
but if you don't vote,
I'm not voting. It's like if I want steak and they got pizza and hamburgers, I don't want neither one. So you know what? I'ma just want a steak, and when the steak comes, maybe I'll vote for it.
So can you imagine how if many people had that attitude?
There would be no choice. Neither
no, there would be a choice.
Then somebody else picked it for you.
Right. And
so that means voting don't even count.
Yeah, exactly. So here's the alternative. See, they're trying to make it seem like there's only two approaches, and trying to make
preach.
Trying to make it seem like if you don't go with one of the approaches, then you don't have an opinion. But here's the third alternative, right? My alternative is that I'm convinced that who we have for president is not going to change our situation. So I'm not blinded to think that voting and who we have in office is the only solution. It's not going to change it. We've been voting for how many years has this country been established?
Over 200 years, right?
Okay.
200 plus.
200 plus. We've been voting that long. And it has
stop.
It has not worked.
Not we, because before we even go, at one point in time, you could not vote.
True.
Twice, because you're a minority and you're a woman.
Yes.
And we were considered property.
Exactly.
Yes.
We was considered
we all
property.
Were considered property.
Well, you was considered a
Who
female.
served you today?
Well, I loved it, but I don't consider you property. But we was considered property, so at one point in time, we technically didn't even have a voice or an opinion.
Yes. Now,
as black and woman,
I know the Electoral College has a lot to do with, but the Electoral College represent the percentage. So the more people that are designed or registered to vote, the more representatives in the Electoral College you get per capita.
But it doesn't matter to me because I don't believe in that as the solution anyway. So it doesn't matter. That's the point I'm trying to make. Yes, I understand. I'm a logical person. I understand mathematically what they're trying to say.
Have you ever voted in your life?
Let's see. Yeah. Since I was 18, probably voted you know what I'm saying? Why would I vote?
Why are you looking at me for?
I rocked the vote.
You
She tried to call me
Listen,
out.
I did vote.
I have to be honest. The first time I voted in my life, I was 30.
30?
I voted twice.
But I moved to New Hampshire, and that was huge. Voting is huge in politics. I got involved.
I voted twice in my life. I was not feeling the Bush regime, so I voted against that.
I'm glad you said that.
And then when Barack came, I voted.
You was gonna vote against it anyway.
Well, of course, but at that particular.
You was never gonna vote. Most black people are not going to vote Republican anyway, so stop.
Well,
You know
to
what
be
I'm
honest
saying?
with you, black people should vote Republican.
Like I said,
the reason
most
why black people should
aren't
vote.
going to vote Republican anyway.
Not now. Not now.
No, we can go now.
Not now.
No, but I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why black people should vote Republican. You should vote Republican. I'm not saying I agree with the candidate you have now, but at one point in time, you got to understand that the Republicans were for a lot of things for black people.
They were.
I disagree with
on paper.
On paper, exactly. I want to say
that's
that.
The whole point.
On paper,
they just talk.
It's on paper to make them look good, whatever. So you should vote. Black people, you shouldn't just say I'm gonna be a Democrat because I'm a minority. But hey, vote for whatever you want to vote.
That's what we say.
I'm an independent,
and it doesn't matter what we do because they take our vote for granted. So me voting for Democrat, voting for Hillary, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do anything for us. No one has addressed the concerns that we have as an African American community, right? At all.
I even said that.
Took the time to
this is why I brought up the issue with Obama being an Octoroon. He's he's an Octoroon. He's a mulatto. He's there to please us, but not be for us. I'm be 100% honest. He was pleasing for us. He was able to capture that black vote, but he wasn't there for the black people. And I said that the last time. And the reason why is because if you think about
He wasn't a black president. He was a president of the United States.
Okay, and that's fine. But he brought out so many black people. Let's be real. There was black people from all over the world that was excited about Obama. You get that type of love, and you don't at least fulfill something. You don't at least address one thing. Come on, you know how many people been getting shot right now? And some people are doing the Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter. But me personally, when the gay, don't get me wrong, I don't have no problem with the gay community. I have my cousin. He's gay. I don't care about, I don't hate. I don't care about none of that. What I'm saying is this. If you could do for one group of people, because let's be real, a lot of gay, the LGBT community, they voted for him. And he gave them a few things. He gave them a few jewels, a few little gems, something to satisfy him.
Like what?
He gave them the marriage. He gave
them
the marriage. He gave them the civil rights and whatever, but he gave them something.
That's like normal.
He said, but no, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't normal.
He gave some of us.
He's supposed to give that.
But he gave people that couldn't afford medical care.
He caught him up.
Well, that's poor people.
And
I'm talking about.
That's huge. That's huge. People have been trying to put a national health care for like a long time, and he got it done.
I don't care. To me, he's an Octoroon. He's an Octoroon. He's an Octoroon coon. Sorry. He's an Octoroon coon. I'm highly upset with him.
This is coming from a subtle Octoroon.
No, listen. This is straight 100% African blood up in me. Okay, it might be a little bit. Put it this way: there might be a little couple sprinkles of some stuff, but what I do is I scrape that off, and you get the African. Okay, so before you get the little sprinkles, but he's a nice little Octoroon. No, I scrape that off, you get the African. Boom.
You got me thinking.
He's an Octoroon coon who didn't do nothing but bull stuff, bullshit. I'm gonna pay 50 cents. He's bullshit artist. He didn't do nothing for the black community. He did more for other communities than he did for the people that sat there and voted for him.
Okay,
he got a lot to do within 2 or 3 months.
May I
tie that in? Let's boycott.
So here's what you said. Exactly. You said he has not done anything for the black community. You said he's not done yet. He's done.
He's been done.
And the reason why he hasn't done anything for the black community because collectively we don't demand any attention because we give everything for free. They got our vote. We just ran out and voted for him. They have to do nothing. So that's the whole point I was trying to make and the reason why I'm not voting. Now I realize me not voting by myself, there's no power without numbers. But that's okay. But I've come to my own conclusion. I'm not voting. Now, you niggas wanna boycott? You know what I'm saying? You want to stand together and really make change. See, that's why the LGBTs getting somewhere because you know what I'm saying they're a little more united.
They get together.
They're a little more united.
And they lobby.
We
need to do that. Would you say 40 million people, black people in the? Put it this way:
40 million black people. But
very simply, take Facebook for example. They just did a study on Facebook. They released their hiring report, whatever, and it's no surprise. There's no the amount of black people that work for the company is very low. And they haven't really made progress over the last X amount of time they've been trying. Right? That's always the case. We're underrepresented. Facebook. This is one of the largest global companies that we have, and Facebook is not employing us. Okay, so what do? Do we vote for Hillary, people, or do we not use Facebook? You see what I'm saying? It's a decision. No one wants to do it. They just want to keep blaming the politicians. When all you have to do is, you want to change in Facebook, they're not hiring black people, don't use Facebook. Now, I love Facebook, but that's an example of the problems that we're having. It's very simple.
I said before, I agree with boycotting, because I think when you boycott, you start messing with people's money.
Yeah.
Then they start to value who you are.
Exactly.
And I want to say this. The African American, I hate that word. The African in America.
It's a freaking American if you say it the proper way.
Well, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. It's politically incorrect, and Jesse Jackson came up with it.
Jesse Jackson?
Yeah, Jesse Jackson came up with it.
One of my favorite rappers, by the way.
Yeah, he does. He got rhythm. He can rhyme words.
Him and Al
but
go
the
at it.
African that's trapped in America, that's what I want to say.
Trapped?
Yes, he's trapped because he can't go
I
back.
don't know, yeah.
Well, exactly. Well, the reason why I say he's an African trapped in the Americas, you got to understand that if there's other, I said this before, if there's another nationality here, they're backed by whatever their country is. So Americans know what people to mess with now. We're African that's trapped in Americas. We don't know how to go back. We can't go back because they won't accept us and they need us here.
We don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
I would love to go back. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go visit, but I ain't.
No, I'll go. I'm gonna tell you how I would go back though. I would go back. I would go back in the sense that every person, if we was to,
I'll go back in the
because I'm gonna be, especially from Trump supporters and stuff like this. We hear a lot of racial slurs with them Trump people. You know, oh, go back to your country, whatever. Okay, fine. I would love to go back.
Then you all go back to your country because Native Americans established this country.
Well, I would say I would love to go back to my country or to the continent that my people are from. In the case where you leave us all of our natural, there we go. Yo, learning another language is messing me up with my, anyway. You leave us with all our natural resources and you let us deal with our natural resources as a collective instead of having so many people in Africa. That's how I would go back. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't know if you would last a month.
I'm going forward. Nah,
why not?
Nah, because you're like...
Because, you have to come up with goats for if you want to marry a girl, you got to bring a goat.
See, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. That's what everybody thinks. And in Africa, it's so not like that.
Look at that Octoroon.
It's so not like that. No, and another thing, too.
Yes, you're gonna be the minority.
There's another... In Africa, you know that there's so many different colors of African, and it's not due to being the slave master raping them. It's because the African blood can mix within each other and create different shades of Africanism.
Well, here's the thing.
But I would go back. Why not?
I'm good with that.
What?
I'll go forward.
So,
but you know what?
We have to come up with a plan.
It doesn't even matter anyway to a certain degree. Like, it matters if you want to make change immediately. But all you have to do, black people, seriously, is wait. Because we all play with Play-Doh, right? You play it long enough, everything turns brown. So time is limited for any other race, man, besides the black race, anyway. So unless we get exterminated.
No, I mean, here's the thing: you said the right word, exterminated. If you notice, like that's the only recourse. I was on Facebook and my cousin, shout out him again, Ricky. He put up a video of a man getting pulled over, and the man, was asking the cop questions. You know what I mean? And the cop just busted his window. And, just started handcuffed him and whatever. You gotta understand that these cop killings and stuff, this is race baiting. All this stuff in the news, it's about race baiting. They want to cause these certain stuff with all these different type of people. So then you got white people being upset. You got black people being upset. It causes drama. It causes friction. And when that happens, you get all different type of opinions. And Facebook, Twitter, and all these social medias are the worst because you can say whatever you want and not be accountable for it.
Well, that's why they call it this way of the free country, and we get to.
But some people are starting to be held accountable for their actions. Like if you say something racist and you work at a certain place, and somebody says you'll lose your job. You could lose your job or whatever.
But I when you're talking, my mind always goes fast, and I'm thinking like all of this has happened, all this hatred, all these people that with Trump and his
supporters and
all these people came out of the woodwork, all this hate, and I'm like, it's all related if you think about it. Like during these times, it's and these this racial hate's coming up, and you're seeing it more and more. And if it wasn't for cameras and phones, it would all be silent. I mean, look at what there was this girl, this young teenager was in a parking lot, and no one was filming, but what was filming was the parking lot camera.
Yeah.
So the police took her and slammed her against a van, a kid on a bike. She was probably like 16. And if it wasn't for that camera, because I kept saying she lied, she made that up. But then it showed, I was shocked. She's just a kid. Just like I was shocked about that social worker that got shot when she was with that autistic children. And there's other shootings now that's happening.
There's
like
other, I wasn't in Corey Lynn. I want to say her name correctly. Is it Corey Lynn?
But all this hatred's coming on, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Trump is bringing all this ugliness out.
I don't think it's just no. I don't want to say it's Trump.
I'm not saying it's Trump, but I'm
gonna
saying
say I'm gonna say
the
this.
hatred's really out there.
I'm gonna say it's not Trump. I think Trump finally gave people. Trump is a person that people can relate to because they want to say what he's saying, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? But everybody said, like, Trump says, let's make America great again. What part of America has been great? That's what I'm trying to understand. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great things here. But on the flip side, there's equal negative. So
there is a lot of great things. And you know something?
Compared to a lot of countries, yes.
Go live in another country, and we have more freedom. We are spoiled little shits.
I will agree with that.
We are a great
But I wouldn't
country.
say it's great neither, because you got to understand that 50 years ago, me and Dale would be under Jim Crow laws.
That's your Jim Crow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jim Crow law.
Crow,
We'd be under
right.
Jim Crow laws. 100 years, 100 years, we'd have to deal with the KKK. And you got to think this.
And I'd be serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time.
Yeah, you would be
because
somebody's
that was
man. If you go
my
back to the
role.
1800s,
And here we are today. We've gone through all of that. And it's
Yeah, so
just
what's
the fact-
been great? We just been going. And the problem is with this race thing is we don't fix it. We keep putting a Band-Aid on top of a Band-Aid on top of a Band-Aid on top of a Band-Aid, and generation and generation. It gets slightly better, but it's still worse.
Yeah, but we're looking for other people to fix it. See, this is why I like.
We
what's
should
the
fix it
rapper
ourselves.
David Banner. I love David Banner.
I like David Banner too.
Because he's a, I guess he called himself a revolutionary, and he's a rapper. He's from Memphis or something. Not sure. Yeah. But oddly enough, I never really got into his music. Not because I heard it and didn't like it. Just never really discovered it. But I knew he was out there. But I like him for his thoughts now. You know. And one of the things he says, which I agree with. He said white people doing what they supposed to do. Right? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, when you start something, you put your people on. You know what I'm saying? And it goes further than just people. It's just people that you associated with, your friends, people you grew up with, people that you interact with. You know what I'm saying? That just makes sense. You know what I mean? But the problem is, we're always looking for other people to solve our problems.
Right.
So it's not going to change. You know, I hate we post up all these things, and we always complain. It's like, look at this. This is, you know, you see a meme. Right. It'll be like, it won't be something knowledgeable, like we should do something. It's always like a complaint. Oh, look at the white kids with the guns. You know, you've seen the meme. White kids with the guns.
Look how they do us. Look how I got.
Yeah. So it's just like, to me, it's just like a complaint. We get it, but you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna change it, we have to change it together. Like you said, we got 40 million people or so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, within those 40 million people. So
then a plan has to be established.
But within those...
A plan needs to be established. Do not do this. Just like kind of like the Wall Street.
But here's the thing. You
happened,
can't say, let's make a plan, because you got to understand that Africans been suffering mentally, physically, all type of ways, religiously, spiritually. I got into a debate with somebody who's gonna, you know, we're talking about religion or whatever, and I have a major problem with religion. I'm not going to go there, but I have a major problem because most people don't even know what they're talking about.
But it's an organized community that Martin Luther utilized all churches to get it to be calm, right? To get people.
Yeah, but he only went for what? You know what I mean?
Martin Luther King or the original Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King.
But he only went for
Dr.
the Christians.
Dr. King.
And if you notice, it caused a problem when he seen Malcolm X, because he wanted peace, and Malcolm X was like, no, let's stand up to him. And don't get me wrong, later on they met up, whatever, but you got to understand, you got a lot of different black people here that are different. You know what I mean? Like same thing with white people. Like
That's
I said,
right.
you got a lot of different white people. I'm cool with some of the
Latinos.
a lot of different Latinos.
For
cool.
Sure.
I'm cool with a lot of.
I actually just remember when I first moved to New Hampshire. I went to this first time Latin organization because I was like, oh, there's Latinos in New Hampshire. Number one, number two, it was an organization.
They all work in kitchens.
When I got there, I was excited, but then when I sat down for an hour because.
Must be lunchtime.
It must be lunchtime.
So it was like Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominicano, and there was a little spat between them. Why? For example, there's Manchester, the city, right? I lived in Londonderry. Londonderry is I don't know how you say like.
You better not say it's the ghetto.
It's not the ghetto.
It's
It's
more an affluent neighborhood.
very affluent.
She
It's
didn't wanna
not
say that
very.
word.
I don't like
Yeah.
saying it because like I listen. I work hard. We worked hard to get to
She's
where we
saying
wanted
she's
to
the only
be.
Latina in that
No,
neighborhood.
but
That's
can
what
I just
she's
tell
saying.
you, when it came, because we were doing bylaws and establishing this thing, and if we were from the affluent community coming into Manchester the city working with all these other Latinos, we were dismissed because we didn't know the struggle. And I'm like, they don't even know me. I'm here just temporarily from I grew up in the projects. So because I lived in Londonderry, when I saw that turmoil between Latinos and they're saying, no, you got nothing to say. You don't know what it's like to struggle because we live in Manchester, you live in Londonderry. I was like, you know what? This is not worth it. This is not worth it. So I stepped out. So even within, like, so if you're not coming with the same mission and come unified, everyone has differences, yes. But you have to come up with a mission, a plan. And this is something that I talked about on my job, about the fact that if you want things done, I said in the meeting, I'm so tired of us talking within these walls. Like right now we're doing it. The plan comes
This
from
is going
action.
out to a whole bunch of people.
Well, it is.
It's going out to a whole bunch of people.
But it is. But I'm saying, like, you need to. Okay. And then we're going to walk out the door, and it's done. And I was furious.
No, see, I don't walk out the door.
Because I could have been that guy that got shot with the autistic child, because I work with mentally ill. I could have been shot.
But you gotta understand that what you're talking about right there, that's why I said the president, he's an Octoroon. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. And the reason why I'm gonna go back is because I experienced this in the Cape Verdean community. I experienced this. I gotta bring it back. I experienced this in the Cape Verdean community.
You're doing this like a whirlpool? We're a whirlpool right now.
No, it's not a whirlpool. No, I have to go back because I like that word. I like that word. It's a good word.
It's a new word for him.
No, it's not a new word for me. I always knew the word.
It's new word for me.
Yeah, but it's an older word. It's a better word maybe to use than mulatto. But anyway.
Yeah, mulatto.
The reason I'm gonna go back to that because you gotta understand that certain people feel like they have more privilege because, for example, I'm an Octoroon or I'm mulatto or I'm mixed, so I'm not black. But I'm not white, so when it's time to be black, I can be black. But when it's time to be white, I can be white.
Because it's not affecting them.
Exactly.
It's not affecting them personally.
Same thing with Octoroon coon.
Who says that? I just feel bad for people. I know a lot of black people that are mixed race,
and some of them feel more privileged. Some of them feel more privileged, and like I said, I see this in Cape Verde.
I see like they just walked out the street.
No,
like,
man, you see it on Facebook all the time. Team light skin versus team dark skin. You don't see that?
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, I got my hair's better than yours.
But it's chicks.
The dudes do it too. I got lighter eyes. That messes with the psychological because now a darker person feels like they're inferior. No, I'm beautiful. I wish I was darker. I go tan. I'm beautiful. But I just hate when because you got to understand that it's more than what everybody seems. It's a race within because the black community fights with each other. Like you said, team dark skin, team light skin. I see it with the Cape Verdean culture where, I'm Portuguese. How the heck are you Portuguese? So you're gonna claim the master that raped you, but you look dark skinned? Does that make any sense? I see it in the Spanish community.
But it doesn't connect with them because we're talking here something that happened centuries ago.
No, but it does connect with them. You had something on your face.
You.
But it happened centuries ago, but it's still irrelevant now.
It is.
Because now everybody's divided, like you said, even in the Spanish community.
It's in there. It's
in their blood now.
It's like a scar that you don't see, but it's there. I do spoken word, and I wrote something about that, about the fact that you can't let people go. You keep bringing them back. It's embedded in their souls. It's something that's not healed. In the poem, I think one day I'll read it during our podcast. You gotta let them heal. You gotta let it go, You got to move forward.
That's why I said in my last episode, I personally think black people need to segregate themselves. Not for like just say everybody black, come to this meeting. We need to separate ourselves from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody get out.
Not everybody. Cause
No, for real, from everybody. No, just for like a month. So we can figure out what our problems are with the black on black crime. With the black on black crime.
We already know what the problems are, and we're not all going to get together.
No, but not everybody don't know the problem.
Everybody knows the problem.
No, they don't.
You guys both mentioned earlier that one of the problems is that we're not all the same. Everybody thinks black people are the same, that we all have the same points of view,
right?
Which we don't.
And that's why we need to segregate ourselves and figure out who's who. But if you like that stuff, you get out. But you go wherever you like.
We rally around common themes. Like I can tell you, there may be a black guy that's affluent, or maybe someone who knows the struggle, that lives in the ghetto or whatever. But I can tell you, every black person should definitely not want to get shot by the police.
Right.
No.
Right.
Or get shot by their own people.
Or not want to get discriminated against, etc. So even though we're all different, there are certain common themes that
bring us together.
That bring us together.
Yes, and I think on those platforms we should, we can probably come together and come to some agreement. But I think those are the things that we're looking for when we talk about our president. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for, like you said, Obama is a black president. He didn't do nothing.
Octoroon coon.
I mean, I don't think Obama really should be. I wouldn't expect a president or Obama or anything to really be doing much of anything different for, you know what I'm saying? But these are the basics though. Okay, we're getting, getting shot though. We can't, you know what I'm saying? This is basic.
When them gay people in Orlando got shot, he was on the damn TV crying.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Black people got shot, he was like,
but that's basic human rights though. That's basic human rights. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're not getting. Basic human rights. And that's what I think the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and we have the rights.
It's not even a black thing. No one should be getting shot.
No, I agree with that. Nobody should be getting shot.
These cops do this to all kinds of people.
But like I said, this media, the president, all this stuff is designed to keep us fighting with each other. This is a wound that needs to be healed. And I personally think,
circus, no?
like I said, it might sound wrong to some. I don't care. I think black people need to segregate themselves, get themselves in order. I think a lot of other races might want to do the same, but we need to get out. Sometimes you need to, how like you stressed out from work, and you stressed out from a whole bunch of stuff, and you take time off, right? You just take time off, and you come back. But when you come back, you might have an epiphany. I don't know.
I'll see you Negroes later. I'm not gonna be black for about 3 weeks. I'm gonna go and de-stress.
Yeah. I think as a group of sometimes we need to de-stress because you got to think it's always in the news. It's always and the funny thing, even with white people, like I said, I talk with a lot of different white people, and white people are dealing with a lot of stuff too.
I have to say,
they want to de-stress too.
They need to de-stress too.
I have to say, if I'm allowed to say, I feel like we are all humans.
You feel that way?
I feel like it doesn't matter
Buffalo.
Why she feels like
and
that. Where do you get these?
I'm definitely part lion because I'm a Leo.
We are
I'm part lion.
It should not be separating of anything. We are human beings. We need to just let go of. We ourselves put that up. The color, the culture, the customs, all that stuff. I think we should embrace it.
Who's we? Who's we?
We the human beings.
We the people.
We the people. Okay, which people?
We the world.
We the people doesn't mean black people.
I was gonna say because when you say we, I'm gonna be honest with you. Us as a black people, a lot of black people feel like, why are we even here? We're the only race that didn't sign up to come here. So when you say we, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So when people say, well, we, I'm like, well, we who? Because we were happy in Africa, butt naked, with our big, beautiful women chilling.
Before the Europeans.
And then Europeans came with the boats and said, oh, damn, I got a fat ass.
We're going to change the name of the show.
Hey, we're going to have to end on that.
We have to. Listen, we're all humans. Work together. We have to figure it out.
Y'all are human. I'm not. I'm a robot. Bye.
Muchachos no dejan de hablar.
Leave us a comment, people, and make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the podcast. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook.
Come back.
Everywhere.
Come say bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about all this stuff. What we saying? Oh, yeah, catch us on MySpace.
Space, that still exists?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Octoroons.
You mean Facebook?
Catch us on MySpace.
So Facebook.
Black
AOL.
Black Planet.
AOL. You can also catch us on Rap City.
The Yellow Pages.
MTV
The
Music.
Yellow Pages.
The Yellow Pages.
And Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. And hit us up on the two-way page.
Peace.
I already gave my piece.